Hello, Starfinders. You made it to episode 2. Thank you so much. This week we are getting into some starship combat. It can get a little crunchy. We've done our best to try to move through it as quickly as possible. If you really can't deal, about 30 minutes in is where we get past it. But I mean, it is Starfinder. It wouldn't be Starfinder without Starship Combat. We enjoy it. Just hope that you guys can see us through as we learn it together. Without any further ado, I'd like to present to you episode 2 of our Against the Aeon Throne podcast, Drone Stop Believing. So, you just came out of the drift on your first drift experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And boom, right away, the sirens started going off on your ship. The alarms started going off. And you detect 2 hostile starcraft on either side of you.
Damn it. Phil, get the guns ready.
So before we start round 1, this is something that you might want to consider doing, is doing a quick scan check, which would be an engineering.
That would not be my...
That would be actually science, wouldn't it? No,
I think both of you guys are engineers, right? You can both be engineers?
One's an engineer, one's a science officer.
One's a science officer.
Yeah. Yes.
Who's the science officer?
I am.
Okay.
Xena is science officer.
Yeah. So the science officer is the one that runs the scans.
That's correct, yes. And so quickly, just knowing that there's already action in place, he's familiar with this. So he's just quickly looking around at all the different stations and whatnot, and gets acquainted with the first one that looks like it has something to do with his profession, you know. In a ship capacity, you know. So yeah, the first thing is I suggest we actually perform.
It's actually it's weird. It says it's computers checking here, but it's engineering DC. So just give me a regular engineering. Both Fel and Zeno, give me an engineering check.
Sure. Okay. 1 second. Engineering.
16.
16. Okay.
Pulling that up real quick. Oh, that's ability checks. Sorry, skills.
Wait. Is it you talking about like skill or on the ship's sheet?
On
Your personal skill?
Your personal skill, because you're just trying to get a sense of what this is. Okay. All right. So you guys determine that that they're automated drone craft. And this is what they look like.
Oh, cute.
I'm waiting for it to load on mine.
Yeah, I'm having trouble loading as well.
I got it.
Come on.
Would we recognize these craft?
You can roll culture.
Everybody?
Anybody? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let me see here.
Not that good.
21?
Sure.
Oh my gosh.
Crit failed. Crit failed. The
First roll is
check.
crit. Oh, wow. 2 crit fails. Okay, my roll 20 is just catching up to everything. All right.
Mine's not.
Fel, you recognize this. You recall tales of drones resembling these that were deployed by the aggressive and expansionist Aslanti Star Empire. So this is 50 years later. The packed world knows of the Aslanti Star Empire now. And they have tried multiple times to send contact there to them and have gotten nothing but silence back and destroyed ships. But it's not like that, that what we saw in the prologue was the first contact with Aslanti by the Pact Worlds. And now that they know that they're there, you've heard these tales of these ships that kind of look like this green ships with very like curvy features. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, kind of rounded.
It's one shapely ship.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna start.
So, Phil, what are these things, man?
Well, Josh is going to say they're Nerf footballs with guns.
Yeah.
No,
but I mean, I just like,
no, I know.
Feel to like say that so that we know
Right.
So Phil's on comms says, I never thought I'd see one of these, but shit, it's some like Aslanti. I've heard legends about them, but this, I mean, they can't be real. They're legends.
the Aslanti Empire.
Yeah, as Aslanti drones.
Immediately, Mike chimes in on the thing. Like, did you just say Aslanti?
Yeah, that's what I said.
We're taking them to fuck down.
What has Sedona gotten herself into?
Very good question.
Her. What about us?
And so now it's time to start, right? That's
Okay.
about as much.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so the first phase is the engineering phase. So the engineer takes their action during that phase. The second phase is the helm phase, in which the pilot and the science officer acts. You guys can decide who goes first, but once somebody goes, that's it. Like, you have to decide before you do your actions which is going to go first. And then there's the gunnery phase, which of course the gunner goes, and the captain can act once per starship round every turn, or every round. Keep in mind that you are playing parts of your starship's turn, so don't think of it necessarily as your turn coming around. You're playing a team operating the starship. I would ask that we kind of try to role play some of our roles, but I know that we're learning right now. But let's have fun with it. So the first thing that we're going to do is the engineer's phase. So, Fel, is there anything you want to do?
Fel pipes in. They're a little bit far away, so he's like, "Look, I think we need to close the distance," and diverts the ship's energy to its engines, which increases the speed by 2 this round.
Nice. Okay.
Very cool. Very cool.
Now we move to the helm phase, and so pilots roll a piloting check. Roll it from your ship character sheet. Just click pilot.
Helm phase initiative.
Just put no. Okay, so the person who gets the highest initiative goes last, because you'll see that that's where you want to make the decisions based on where
There
the
you
other
go.
person. Right.
Sure.
Okay, so these guys are going to. They're fast, so it's and they start hauling. They got a 12 hex move.
Oh, wow.
Jeez, man.
So now you can move, and the science officer can act. They obviously don't have a science officer on their ships,
Right.
But you have to decide which one.
Okay, I know what I want to do. I see these things speed in super fast, and I'm gonna be like, shit, evasive maneuvers, and I'm gonna try to do an evasive maneuver.
Okay, John, what are you thinking about doing?
Now, I'm going to perform a scan that can be done before the evasive maneuvers. So
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and we need to see what we're dealing with.
Okay, so that is a successful scan. And that gives you like tons of information, right? Like,
Fantastic.
all right, so you know that it has no people on board, that they're automated, that they have a light laser cannons on each. Okay, and what's most curious is that they don't have drift engines, and so that most likely means that these were deployed by a larger ship or from the planet itself. what you can surmise that there's no way that these things flew out all the way out here.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and relay that information ad nauseum, like as if it's just like printing it off from a list,
So this is happening while you Auron, start trying to do some evasive maneuver. What maneuver are you trying to do here?
Evade. I'm going to try to evade.
Evade?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is where I can move my normal movement, but I get a +2 to AC and TL.
All right, so go ahead and roll pilot. You going to roll it from the sheet?
I want to roll it from my own character sheet, right?
No, you roll it from the ship, because the ship has its own modifiers to your piloting modifier.
Oh. So crit.
Team on it.
All right.
29.
So that boosts your AC up, both the AC and the TL by 2 for this round.
Yeah.
And you can move your normal speed, which is 6.
All right, so
+2 because I diverted.
That's
power.
right. So it's 8. So that's good. So yeah, you moved up and you made a turn there. Okay.
I'm going to make a turn there.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're like immediate.
I mean, I crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On
I'm
this.
ready.
You're like, yes,
I'm ready.
I'm flying.
Yeah.
gripping onto a station.
All right, so now we go to the gunnery phase, which the rolls happen in the same order of with the pilot initiative, but the damage all resolves at the same time.
Right.
Mike, show us what you got.
Well, I'm going to do a captain action beforehand.
Hey,
Hey. Hey.
Zeba's just going to kind of look over at Mike and be like, Mr. Mike, let us be rid of these. I really do not want to mess up Sedon's ship, yes? And is going to encourage him.
Hey, don't you dare mess it up.
all right. So click your captain roll there.
Dang.
No, didn't do it.
That's okay. I mean, it's okay. You just rolled really crappy. You rolled a 5 on the die, so.
Oh, God, bringing it over.
All right. No. All right. Gunner, come on, Mike. What you got?
So
Turn on your personal comm unit.
Mike's gonna I got you. Mike's gonna do a fire at will and fire both weapons
Okay. Cool.
at a -4 to both of them.
Right.
So do I just fire them each separately?
Yeah, and select fire at will on both. All right, so we're going to do which one first? You got the laser cannon going first?
Yeah.
And I assume that's going at the drone in front of you, and then
Yeah, they're both going at the drone in front of me. Okay, yeah, I'll fire the light laser cannon at the one near us, and the high explosive missile launcher turret at the farther one.
Sure, gotcha.
Yeah, and as he does this, Mike says, "These Zelante bastards took over my home planet. They've got to die."
Nice.
They're machines.
Excuse me?
They're drones.
Roll them,
They're
dog.
just drones.
Roll them
Oh,
bones, dog.
Okay, there's like 3 menus after you fucking select it.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Are you absolutely sure?
That's
Take your final answer.
controlled prompt, Mike.
Sign this NDA real quick.
All right. So,
Ooh, max damage on that roll, boy.
and that's definitely a connect. Because
17.
So that's max damage. So nice, just and you just a crunchy hit. Oh no!
0.
What?
Yeah, -4. You rolled a 2 plus 2.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
So fail on the explosive. It's just like the missile just like falls out of the chute, just fizzles. It's just a dud. But you get a really nice hit with that laser cannon.
That's what it was, Phil. It was the missile tube. That's what you meant.
Any
Good
way
job,
formed
Phil.
on the, before we actually lifted off.
And what's the range on the light laser cannon? I think it's 5.
5 hexes.
So the one here is going to be able to
What,
get a
Adam,
shot.
what direction are they facing? You didn't adjust those.
They're facing away. They both zoomed in. This
Oh,
one's facing
well, so this one's facing you. Because they were pitching.
Right.
So the one closest is not going to be able to get a shot. This one will get a shot, but it's going to be at a minus. Yeah, so it's going to be at a -2 because it's.
We also have a +2 to our AC.
Yeah, this is going to be rough. I don't think they're going to hit. Doing a fire. All right, here we go. -2. Oh, 17.
Okay,
It's to TL, right?
Oh,
Yes, TL.
No, this is to your AC.
AC is 14.
14 + 2 is 16.
Oh, yeah.
No, it does hit. That's going to hit for 7 damage to your. It looks like your starboard. If the red is it's going to be the starboard side. So it's going to punch through the shields. And then,
I thought we had 20 shield.
Yeah, but they're
5
separated into quadrants.
Yeah, starboard side has 5 shielding.
Your starboard shield's gone, and you take 2 hull point damage.
Okay, so I'll zero that out.
All right, that was not a bad first round for you guys. Really, I mean, it's really good positioning on your part, Zach. It's like you've been doing this all along.
Yep.
So we go back to the top. Round 2.
So,
engineer phase.
all right. Well, I am going to do divert energy to the shields, and let's see how that goes.
Oh,
It's a win.
it's a win.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
looking for an 11, got a 16. So, I was like, look, I can't let them. Fuck, wrong accent.
That's
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn.
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 Look, we can't let them get through our shields like this. I'm putting energy to the right or to the starboard side, and does some, flips some switches and moves the thing and slaps the side of the console, and you hear this like as the shields start to recharge, and
All right.
that puts 5 points back on the starboard.
Very cool.
Very nice. All right, let's do our piloting checks for the helm phase.
Okay.
And Captain's gonna try and encourage one more time.
To the pilot.
Yeah.
Shit.
Nice. All right, let's see if you can get that +2 on there.
Huh?
Capitan. What do you say to the...
Oh,
So you role play that out. Why did you say something so terrible?
I was, Aaron, do the thing, make the ship go, do better.
Oh my god.
Said you're wrong.
Let me work here.
Who's the pilot here? Okay, so now you guys move first.
Okay. So what I want to do is try another maneuver.
Okay.
It is called Flip and Burn. I want to get around him, and
Well, you have to roll the check to see if you can pull off the maneuver.
oh right,
And if you fail, you just won't rotate. That's where you'll end up. This is going to be a 16.
17.
Yes.
yeah,
Nice.
17.
Bet.
Some of that. So I just zoom by it, and then immediately just turn and face him and be like, Mike, go.
Oh yeah, science
Yeah,
officer.
and I'm going to target lock. Let's see here. Target lock allows me to choose one of a few systems, any of their systems, core, engines, life support, sensors, or weapons. I want to target core.
Okay.
18.
I think I'll get it.
All right, cool.
They're gonna move, and these are quick little buggers, and they're gonna just swoop around you,
Oh shit.
and they have perfect maneuverability.
Shit. I've lost target.
No, you haven't.
target.
Well, I haven't lost target.
I've still got a turret, mate.
All right. All right, so yeah, the turret's going to be the only thing that you can fire, but they're going to fire first this time. And we're looking at 2 laser cannon shots. And what's your AC?
14.
14.
14 AC, 12 target lock.
Okay. All right, so 18 is going to hit for 5. Oh my god.
Every time you say AC, it's like, hey Siri.
Throw your phone in another room.
I know, for real. Hold on.
Fucking failed DM over here.
Is that what's going on? It's
DM?
Hey Siri.
Yeah, AC.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right, so this one right here is going to hit, it looks like, the port side for 5, right?
That'll be just enough for the shield, right?
Yep. And then the one on your aft side, let's see if they hit. Oh, yeah, that's a hit for 4 on your aft.
Still got 1 shield on the aft.
Okay, all right. Y'all are back around to the top. Engineering.
Wait,
So these things are
we
just...
didn't do a gunner.
Oh, you didn't do your gunners.
Yeah, we
I'm
didn't.
sorry.
You're not getting away from me. Yeah, so they swoop around or whatever. So I don't have lock on the forward arc, but I still got the turret. And he's like spinning his chair. I'm imagining like Star Wars, like spin the chair. I'm gonna fire the turret cannon thing.
Do it,
Mike. Do it, Mikey.
Oh
Man, dude, it does so much damage too.
Yeah.
No, if only you could hit with it. That's so you only have 3 missiles left.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a miss.
They're sneaky little buggers.
Yeah, they're like just zipping around. And you just like seeing these like green little drones, very similar to the drones from the prologue, zipping past you. Like.
All right, pilot. It's going to be essential that we get a good forward arc on them from here on out. I got 3 missiles left.
Okay. Engineers.
Yeah, I'm of course I'm boosting the shields. So,
Yeah, I get your idea. We're getting hammered out here.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah, that's a
so
good boost.
good. I'm put I get 5 total.
Okay, cool. And then helm phase.
Let's go.
All right, we're gonna try and encourage one more time.
Okay.
Come
okay.
on.
I'm giving you one more chance, pilot.
There
you
you
go.
go.
Hey,
So what do you say this time, Ziva?
She kind of shakes herself. She's like, Mr. Aeon, please put us in good position so that we can take these motherfuckers out.
So I'm just gonna try
Alright.
to evade is what I want to do, man.
To give you some more
AC, yeah.
AC and a little bit of maneuverability.
6. Right, and be facing this way.
yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally work. Yeah.
Not like that.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, and they're gonna move now, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I mean they're so zippy, so it's of course they're gonna fall in behind you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You guys got to get that. That's the thing with like tiny ships. You're gonna be able to destroy these fine, but you've got to win on the.
Yeah, it's just their maneuverability, just their gnats,
Yeah. Okay. Gunnery phase.
Rebalance.
Oh, science. Rebalance the shields. Okay.
Yep.
So
And
roll your science officer check.
mm-hmm.
Oh no, that'll do it. Okay.
That puts it at 4 for each shield.
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right. Here we go. 2 laser blast at your aft arc.
Wait, no, we're. Oh yeah.
Yep.
You're right.
Yeah, they got behind us.
Because they zippity doo dah, man.
Yeah, these
Zippity
little
doo dah.
fuckers are fast.
Oh, that's a hit. Ooh.
Mm.
So bust through the aft shields for what, 2 now?
It's
Or
at
1?
4 right now.
So yeah, that's going to do. It's going to be 0 on your aft and 2 against your hull points, and then another one. Oh, that's not going to hit. That's not going to hit. That's good. That's good. So that laser blast like goes kind of past you. You see it through the cockpit, right? You just fly off into the distance as it misses you, and then I guess you want to fire a missile.
Yeah, I mean, this all happens, and Mike says, "Look, I'm burning through missiles like butter, but we've got to take these things down. So I'm firing one more, but we got 2 left."
Do what you gotta do, Mike.
We can't let these report back.
I mean, heard. God damn it. 4.
Oh.
Oh God, I cannot hit with one of these.
God, dude. I mean, oh man.
What brand are these missiles? Was there any quality assessment performed?
You see Fel getting a little pissed
Little
off
bit
here.
agitated.
All right, we're going back to the top. Engineer, what you gonna do here, man?
Look, I don't know. Shields, speed. I mean, we got to be able to face them, but fuck, I'm putting in shields and trying to divert power to shields one more again.
Okay.
Before long, we're gonna need the maneuverability,
Yeah, I know.
like so bad.
All right, that's good. You got your shields boosted, so +2 to your ACs. All right, pilot checks. Come on, I got faith in you. Pulling for you here. Yeah, they got you.
Dude,
Damn it.
these are such garbage rolls.
I feel you. I fucking feel you.
I mean, you got so many bonuses, you know.
I know.
I mean, you rolled a 6 and ended up with a 15 adjusted, you know, like, fuck. All right. So you guys got to move first.
I'm changing the goddamn color of my die.
What you gonna do there, pilot?
Man, get fucked. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you could do a flip and burn, face both of
No,
them.
it won't matter, dude. They'll
No, it
just
won't.
spin
I mean,
around.
I think evade is what to do when you don't have
I
the
think
jump.
evade is the only option.
That
that
plus
I have.
2 AC, definitely.
Yeah. So we'll try that.
But like, think about what they're doing. Maybe don't try to turn around. You know, I don't know. So what's your move? A little evasion.
Evade, yeah. Which is 11.
Okay.
Facing this way. I mean, we have to face them, though.
No, well, just get as far away as you can. is the
Right.
big
That's
thing.
what I would do to try to like make it difficult for them to.
To swoop around us.
Right. Get as far away as we can and then flip around.
So you're taking one turn there.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. I like it. All right. And they're gonna move.
God damn.
Jesus, I know. Fucking-
It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's okay. You just, I promise, as soon as you get like an actual hit, these
Yeah.
things are nothing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I mean, because you guys took out a tier 1 starship with no problem when we were doing the practice.
Yeah.
These are like quarter tier type.
Yeah, we were having godly rolls that night too, though.
Yeah, I know. All right. So gunnery phases. Here we go.
Actually, no.
So I keep forgetting science.
So, science officer action, since the shields are already in good order and there's not really anything with that, I'm going to target lock the core of the one south of the Epoch Tracer.
Nice.
That does it.
It does.
So yeah, target lock on the core.
Okay. All right. We're in the gunner phase. Captain, would you like to do anything? You have not acted.
Yes. So this is going to be interesting because she is going to attempt to intimidate
Hell yeah.
Titanium Mike. Let's see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh wow!
Nice. So what do you say?
She just kind of like snaps over and looks at him in the gunnery chair and like, Mr. Mike, if you would please take them down or I will take you down. Like, she's starting to get a little flustered. Like, fuck this. This isn't what I signed up for.
This gives you a +4 to your attack.
And they're not in my forward arc.
No, but you have that
So I have
missile.
to use the turret. I have
Yeah.
2 left. Yeah,
So
so,
they're going to fire. Well, they'll fire first.
Okay.
So one's coming at your port side. We're looking at a Coulis.
Yeah.
And then the next one, here we go.
Starboard.
Yep. So that's going to hit for 5 on the starboard.
Dang. Boom.
And I got the damage in.
Okay.
Dang, man.
Okay. It's your turn to do that +4
Yeah,
turret.
so I turned to her like a little peeved at first, but then like, all right, I guess I better get my shit together. Although these faulty bombs ain't been doing much for me. I did the same thing Zach did. Pulled up my character sheet.
Well, yeah, I got them right there beside each other. I mean,
So
You got
will it automatically add it, or we just?
No, you'll have to just add it.
come on, dog.
There it is.
25.
25.
25.
Oh, look
That's
at that damage roll, though. That's
Negative.
garbage.
It's garbage on the damage.
I'm sorry, which one were you targeting?
The nearest one.
Yeah, but it doesn't have shield, so it's coming out.
And it blows up.
Yeah.
There we go.
One down.
All right, I like a strong woman.
Like, you don't see it, but Ziva's like, oh, thank God.
And also alternately, he's like, you don't see it, but he's like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. Here we go. Next round. Engineer.
All right, so Fell is like, look, you guys are letting this my work just fall to shit, and like you see him scramble off somewhere else in the back, just like running off, and you hear some like clanking and banging around and shit.
Where you
And
going, mate?
I'm diverting the damn shields. What the fuck you think I'm doing?
I don't know.
And like manually is like, because you know both sides are down. Is like rewiring shit and like plugging things into other stuff and
Yeah.
and
Fusing shit together on the fly.
yeah.
See,
So
it's a little duct tape.
fixes everything.
No. Flex seal.
Flex seal.
16 gets
Got
it.
it.
So that gets a 3 on one side and a 2 on the other.
Nice. Okay. Helm phase.
All right. Let's roll pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah,
28.
boy.
Yes.
That is good.
That's what we fucking need.
Rolled a 30.
Come on.
No.
I'm kidding.
This little scrub vessel.
Yeah, all right. So you guys finally got the jump on this thing. It's going to zoom in and try to get another shot on you. And that's going to be its move. It's your move.
I don't know how we can. I guess we can turn and face it, right? With an evade. I can turn and burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, so we're facing this way.
Yeah.
We turn. We go 3. 1, 2, 3. We
And
turn
flip around.
this way. He's in the forward arc.
That'll get it. Yeah.
That's
Straight
all right.
up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try to
that'll
do.
get
All right. And
Come on.
for the science officer phase,
I
gonna.
know how to roll.
Oh yeah, that's right.
17. That's gonna do
Nice.
it.
That's going to get it.
Nice.
Yeah. So I just like zip it a little bit and say, "You got it. All right, I'm giving you a clear shot," and I just flip us all the way around, and we're facing him.
You're gonna make me throw up, mate.
All right.
Instead of what's it called? Balancing the shields, I'm going to go ahead and target lock.
Okay.
So he says, "Target acquired. Fire, Mike.
Nice.
Fire on their core."
Yeah, that's about all I can do there, good buddy.
And Captain's gonna try and encourage.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. The intimidate worked. You might want to fucking.
I can only use one of those.
Slap me around a little bit.
I can only use one of those a combat. So
while it doesn't give you a boost, like it doesn't give you a bonus to your 2 hit, if you roll a 19 or it changes your crit to a 19 or 20.
19 or 20. Okay.
Yeah.
18? Does that work for the encourage?
yes, it's a 15.
Yeah.
What do you say to me?
All right, Mike, I was a little bit firm earlier, but you're doing such a good job. Keep it up. Take them down, please. She smiles, like, kind of creepily.
So that would give you a +2 to your next. If you were to take a full attack, fire at will,
It'd only be at a -2
for both. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do your worst.
All right. Fire at will on these Aslanti bastards. This ship is not Michael Rupert Agama-san. It never will be.
Never will be.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right, but that'll be a 16, not a 14.
Okay, so that'll hit.
Yes.
All right, so the light laser cannon hits for 6. Connect.
And that'll be a
17.
17.
Holy shit! You killed it.
Nice! Fuck yeah!
And you see it, and so this doesn't explode it out of air, but this missile hits it, and it just kind of sputters to a stop in space, and it's just floating. And then you see a little red indicator on the top of it start going boop, boop.
Oh no!
Boop, and then it self-destructs itself.
So it's preventing us from getting any intel off of it.
Well, hopefully it didn't have time to transfer any information itself.
Yeah, I might want to rig one of those up on this baby.
Yeah, well,
and everybody take 120 XP.
Our first XPs.
XP 120.
120.
Yeah.
Cool.
And yeah, so now that the intensity of this kind of surprise battle wears off, you get a better look at the planet below you. You see Nikandis. It's a beautiful green planet. It's a forest planet, but it's draped in perpetual fog. So you can't make much of the features on it except for some mountains that kind of crest out through the fog that are covered with just lush greenery. What do you want to do?
I think we can just go back. I've had enough.
Sedona is on her own.
I think she's got this.
I mean, I definitely very quickly want to go and grab Zeno, kind of by the arm a little gruffly, we need to talk.
Sure, what is it?
And go away from everybody. I don't know how the ship is laid out, Look, this has got me a bit worried here, mate. I don't know what we signed on for, but those were Aslanti ships, all right? You know the Aslanti who took my home planet and led the whole course of my life, as it were. And when you got captured and I saved you, if I hadn't saved you, you'd have been heading into Aslanti space.
Very likely a slave.
These are bad people. These are the worst people. No one goes to the Aslanti and comes back alive. The fact that we survived this is only because we were fighting peon ships. There's a bigger ship nearby. There's a bigger empire nearby. This is not good. This is, in fact, the worst.
And it's safe to assume that they very likely did transfer the information.
I can't think they didn't. This is not good, my friend.
We can only be forward. Go ahead.
What was that, Zach?
Nothing.
Okay.
No. If you have a thing.
No, I was gonna be like, I say over the comms, you guys left your comms channel.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. But that means you heard some intimate details about that my home planet got taken over by the Aslanti. That he was Xeno was almost sold into slavery to the Aslanti.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So we come back a little like awkward, like sorry, we didn't mean for you to hear all that, but I think it behooves us to be, now that we have to be honest with you. You all describe the Aslanti as legends, and they're not. They're real. They're real and they're bad. Well, and they destroyed my life at a young age, and they almost destroyed Xeno's.
Yeah, well, I mean, wouldn't you want to get them back? I mean, look, you're the big fighting man. Like, that's what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, but nobody goes and fights these people and wins. Nobody.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not doubting you, but why don't we at least see what Sedona's got lined up for us? I didn't sit here fixing this damn shit for a fucking year.
Look, I trust Sedona. I'm in this thing for her, and that's the only reason. But I want you to know this is real bad, gents and milady.
I admire your optimism, fella. Now, but
I admire your optimism.
Oh dear.
Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
It is like poking a space bear.
So you do have the planetary coordinates of the colony.
Yeah, so I just kind of say, listen, now's not the time. We really need to get this bird down. We don't have any chance against any kind of Aslanti force in this rebel bucket.
Do you guys want to try to contact the colony?
Yeah, actually.
We need hail.
Fell scurries off and starts trying to fix everything that fell apart in the fight. So I guess
restore the whole points.
No, but it's just for flavor. But definitely restoring shields back to full.
Yeah,
I think Mike just not wanting to really talk about the situation is like, is there anything I can help you with? I'm not a scientist, but if you need someone to hold your wrenches and stuff.
Yeah, here, take this. Come on.
All right, cool.
And Ziva's going to try and start. Well, no, who would do that? Xeno?
Yeah, you can.
What?
Start hailing?
No, actually, that
the captain would hail,
process
right?
would hail.
But the captain would tell Xeno, right, the science officer.
Well, yeah, I would have. Yeah, you would speak, but I would have.
Xeno, you go with her, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's still on the bridge. Y'all are
Right, I'm still on the bridge as well. So.
Okay, so you're trying to find a signal, and like you're kind of targeting where you should, but all you're getting is.
I'm getting feedback. Perhaps I should adjust the scanner.
Roll a computers or engineering, whichever you prefer.
All right. Hold on one second. Nope, that's my character sheet.
Yeah.
I love both.
Roll it from your character sheet.
Oh, okay. Hold on one second. All right, and when I'm running what? I'm rolling
either
what?
Engineering or computers, whichever you prefer.
Okay, let's see. Either. Okay, cool. So, engineering.
Okay. You can't really determine what is causing this interference, but you can't bring up anybody on your comms.
I don't know if it's the sensors are malfunctioning at the location, or if there's simply no one there.
Well, this day just keeps getting better and better.
Do we have capabilities to scan for life forms or anything like that?
You do. So, you instruct your science officer to do that. And roll a computers check for me, John.
All right. 24.
So you do get like a brief scan that actually goes through, right? So and like some information comes back to your computer. Mm-hmm. And you can get the general layout of the settlement in that it has about roughly 100 life forms in it. Mm-hmm. Most of which are human.
Okay.
But what comes back is this weird, incongruous structure right in the middle of the settlement that is not in line with like colony pods or containers. You know what I mean? This seems very different from the rest of the structures that are there. You also sense that on this structure, as the sensors keep feeding back information, that was a good roll, that there are 2 starship-scale heavy laser cannons mounted on top of this strange building.
Okay, so I just go ahead and relay this information, and that it appears that there's roughly 100 life forms, typically humanoid, looks like humans, and a strange structure, but it does appear to have some sort of offensive capabilities. Looks like 2 starship heavy laser cannons.
And then the final thing, as you're kind of scanning it in the surrounding area, you see, I don't know, maybe...
I don't know. Fuck it.
5 to 6 miles away. Maybe not that far, even. Like maybe 4 miles. 4 miles away, you see a clearing that you could probably land your ship in.
Okay, there appears to be a clearing nearby. Shall I beam us down? No.
What are you talking about?
No, but you can just tell me where it is.
Yeah.
Is anyone on here wearing red?
And so I just kind of like on my screen, I just kind of swipe it over, and it just appears right on the pilots.
That's great. So yeah, he just kind of like swipes it over to your console, and you get the coordinates of this clearing that you can.
And I just carefully bring it down into the atmosphere, and
so
go ahead.
For some flavor in the back, as you guys are chattering on about all this, you hear Phil, hey Mike, why don't you pass me that
what, you need the Samaflinge?
No. hand me the 7/8 box wrench.
All right.
And you hand him a Samaflinge.
No. Well,
on the 3/4.
Mike is adept around a wrench or two.
Okay.
Right. He built his own armor to be sure. So he knows how to use all this stuff. Yeah. So he gives you exactly the right tool.
That's
nice.
That's awesome. So Phil's like, hey, man, I didn't realize you actually knew a thing or two. I thought you're gonna hand me some bullshit ratchet or something.
Hey, well, look,
good for you, bud.
This might interest you later, but you see this chunky armor I'm wearing, right? I built it myself.
No shit.
I built it myself.
Built it myself.
That is fucking awesome.
All by myself.
Oh man, right
here. It says, check this out, and he lifts his fist up, and he like clenches his fist, and like lightning sparks all around his gauntlet on his right hand.
Nice.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's me power gauntlet, right?
Can you make me one of those later? Or show me how you did it?
It would take some time, but yeah.
So they're having that conversation as the ship kind of, you come down through the atmosphere, and you get the sense that, as I said, there's like a fog that just kind of blankets the whole bottom and terrain of the planet. And then you see off in the distance kind of like some cloud formations. It looks like an electrical storm kind of off in the distance, just to kind of give you a feel for the planet, Mm-hmm. But you kind of... and like the little landing feet come out, and you get down kind of hidden, tucked away in this little grove of trees, where the ship kind of comes to a rest, and you kind of lower the ramp that's in the bottom of it. Then you can now kind of go in, or out of your ship rather.
Right.
Disembark.
Yeah, after I land, I immediately go to Fel and be like, "Is everything okay?"
Yeah, she's a little banged up, but I'm sure she's seen worse. Right now, if I had to quantify it as far as how she's doing, I'd say she's about a clean 48 out of 55.
clean 48.
How do you choose this scale?
Listen, don't ask.
Well, here's the thing. Like, it's in the future. Like, you could. It's almost like you would have a computer readout of like the percentage of like what
but
look.
Yeah, but I don't get that. I'm like, but why wouldn't you do a 1 out of 10?
See, look, it shows it right here. It's a little bit more precise
I don't
than a 1
make
out
the
of
rules,
10.
okay?
I don't make the rules. I didn't make this thing. It's just, it is what it is. But I will tell you, none of the systems are glitching. Nothing's wrong with them. We're good as gold.
So we're like a 9 out of 10.
48 out of 55.
Right.
Oh my god! Do you see what I have to deal with every day?
Master Fel, I think your fraction mind is much better than mine. So
Your math brain?
your math brain is much better than mine. So
My brain no work good.
make the ship do better.
I make it go.
Make it go gooder.
No, look, I understand. I don't get down with fractions either, but you did a good job, Captain. I gotta say, I was skeptical, but you did good.
Thank you, and the same for all of you. This he's my first time captaining, so I apologize if I came off odd.
Hey, well, it's my first time fighting as Lanty, so
Hopefully we all have a good time and don't die.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do now that
So
you landed on the?
It's a trek then. I mean, we're
Yeah, a
gonna-
little.
Star
a little bit of a
Trek.
trek.
I'd like to pull
Get
out
out.
a cigar
Get out.
immediately. Like, as soon as we get off the ship. He was being nice on the ship, but he pulls out a cigar and starts fucking chiefing on his cigar as soon as he walks out the doors.
I just imagine he's the kind of asshole that goes in front of everybody and just like puffs and just like all the clouds of smoke hitting everybody behind him,
No, because he's conscious of his cigar thing. He waited for all of you to go off. He was the last one off the ship. And then
Okay. All right.
Bell notices him smoking, pulls out a cigarette, and like walks up next to him. He's like, "Hey, man, you got a light?"
You're damn right. And he hands him this like beautifully engraved but worn old old school like flick lighter, not like a plastic, like the metal.
Yeah,
What are they called?
Zippo.
A zip, yeah, like a Zippo.
All right. So
But it's got the APA logo on it.
kind of
Nice,
admires
nice.
and it's like, I'm sure there's a story behind this, but yeah, maybe another day.
It's not really a story. I run the APA.
So as you step out, you see it's you're in this forest that's very dense and extremely misty, and there's like a fungal undergrowth that is fairly white and actually emits a fairly pleasant smell, like a kind of sweet floral smell instead of something rotten or anything like that. So it's a really beautiful planet. You could see why somebody might want to come here and start a colony. It looks like it'll take you about 2 hours to get to the colony.
Mike turns to the captain, as it were, and is like, "You notice it kind of smells like the pools of paradise here.
Yes, that
Flowery,
yes, we certainly have a specific smell about us, I suppose. Yes, it is a very pleasant smell. I was actually quite shocked. But hopefully the rest of this journey will be as pleasant as the smells, yes?
Yeah, it's gorgeous, just like you.
Yeah, well, you never can be too careful. And Oren's gonna out of a back holster that you guys probably wouldn't have even paid attention to. I'm gonna pull out my rifle, which is a very high tech, trying to recreate, I guess, of a very old pre-gap rifle, which will be a lever action, mare's leg.
Oh,
you guys
shit.
know what
wow.
Yeah. No, that's a dope gun. Hey, what you got there? What you got there, mate? And Mike pulls off his fucking light reaction cannon off his back. He's like, hey,
Oh my god.
it's straight. Let's see what you got.
Wow.
Yeah, not really up for the measuring contest, man. Simple
No,
reliability.
I just want to look at your gun, you know?
It's quite an analog contraption you have.
No, but I mean, I'm really not trying to dick measure. He does appreciate your gun a lot.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Yeah,
and he looks at it and knows exactly how to work it. Fucking flips through and
Is it a kinetic?
unloads and reloads it. You know.
Is it kinetic or energy?
It's kinetic. It's a kinetic weapon.
Yeah.
It's pure mechanical. That's Oren's thing. Is he wants it to be pure mechanical.
Right.
Yeah, you can have your laser cannons.
Xena's gonna kind of look him up and down one more time and just be like, I'm sorry, tell me again, what is, actually, I don't know if I ever asked, what is, your religion?
I follow Ibra.
And, would I be familiar with that?
I would think so.
not.
Would any of us be familiar with that?
you can roll knowledge. What is it?
Culture.
Culture, yeah.
Right?
It's not a mysticism. I guess not.
I doubt I do well. I just want to roll, just because it'd be fun.
I mean, we're all just kind of
if you guys want to know a little bit about Ibra.
Yeah.
Crit fail. No idea.
So certainly Ziva would know about it, and Fel would know about it. You can. Why don't you just tell us as Zach about it?
I don't really want to have to role play. Oren's not necessarily going to want to just tell you guys. He's
sure.
So I really would love to find it just in the guide, but it comes up so many times because let's see, it's past characters.
what is the name of it?
Ibra. It's Ibra the Inscrutable.
Ibra. E-B-R-A?
Ibra is like the god of the cosmos, like deep space.
E-B-R-A?
I-B-R-A.
I-B-R-A. Hold on one second. You can do control F.
I got it right here. The god of celestial bodies, the cosmos, mysteries of the universe. Centers of worship are on Adari Liavara Verses, and its symbol is a circle and an arrow containing a constellation. Now, there's a 7-paragraph description I'm not going to give you.
No, that's fine. That's the general what general knowledge of it. Okay. So
also, I'd like to do one thing. Go ahead and just on my wristwatch, so to speak, or no, on my armor. I've got a tier 1 computer that's miniaturized, and I want to go ahead and see if I can just kind of scan around our location, see if I can pick up any information about either the planet, the climate, anything that's physical sciences, or just
I mean, I'll let you just take 20 on that. You basically gotten the basic understanding of the planet. Same kind of feedback that you got from the ship.
Okay, all right. I was just curious to see if I could discern any kind of culture or anything since now I'm on the ground.
We've never been.
There's no network here.
There's no culture because there's the first colony ever is here.
Okay. So they don't have internet here that I can pull up.
Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi, bro.
Okay. What's the Wi-Fi password, bro?
And Zeno, but there's no Wi-Fi here.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, look, as techie as you, mate, so I figured you could create Wi-Fi yourself.
I'm not quite sure that's how that works, but
I believe short-range comms will still work.
I mean,
I believe we all have short-range communicators.
Right.
Yeah. We all have our portable comm units, so.
Unless they throw some raspberries at us.
We've been jammed.
oh god.
They gave us a raspberry.
Well, I suppose standing around is not going to get us any closer to Sirona. Off we go, yeah?
I'm already walking.
All right, so
Orin's
what's
already gonna be walking.
What's the marching order for this party?
If somebody wants to be up front with me, that's fine. But like,
I'll go side to side with you.
I'm like an almost 500-pound vest. You want me up front?
I'm
He
hanging
was
out
going to be
back.
right in the middle.
Yeah, I'm hanging out back and kind of like actually looking at the.
Nerds in the back.
Yeah, I enjoy
Well,
the landscape. I'm kind of enjoying the landscape as we all just kind of.
Well, and it's like in a Vietnam movie. Like the music kicks on in Mike's brain, and he's got his fucking light reaction cannon out, like looking for Charlie. You know? It's like just take your pick. Just take your pick of CCR songs.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you're walking this path, and you can only see about 30 feet in front of you, right? Because of the mist. That's about as far as you can see. And as you're walking, let's Mike and Aaron make a perception check.
Okay. You'll probably be better at that than me.
Ooh, yeah, can do. I think I have pretty good perception. It is
rolled
like a wisdom
17.
skill. I have a 10 to perception, so let's hope.
Oh, he's trying.
And I'm gonna fucking razz you about that so hard.
What do you see with your Vesk eyes?
I see more than this bloke here.
Yeah, so
It's foggy.
you guys are just kind of moving along a little bit at a time, and all of a sudden you hear, in the name of the Empire, you are about to die. And 3 soldiers, God damn it, burst out of the mist.
I'll immediately fire.
Oh, no.
Hold on.
You know how this works.
Yeah,
But speaking of immediate things, like I want Mike. He like pops a thing like on his collarbone area, and the helmet of his armor pops out, like not retracts. The opposite of that word.
It's like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
Orin's
what
not
I'm
going to
saying-
negotiate. He's just
what I'm
gonna
saying
start
is
firing.
three soldiers with machine guns look at you, tell you you're going to die. We're going to roll for initiative, and we're going to take a break.
Okay.
I don't think they think your helmet is cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to be cool. I'm trying to not get shot in the face. Dog. You ever shot in the face?
It's going